Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Emma Stein with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Thursday, August 4th, 2022. The results are in after Michigan's August 2nd primary election, setting the stage for November. Tudor Dixon, a Trump-endorsed Republican from Norton Shores, will face off against Governor Gretchen Whitmer in the fall. Dixon beat out a crowded field with about 40% of the vote. Another Trump-backed candidate, John Gibbs, beat incumbent U.S. Representative Peter Meijer for his seat in the Grand Rapids area. Meijer, who's in his first term, was one of the few Republicans who voted to impeach Trump for his role in the January 6th insurrection. In Oakland County, two incumbent Democratic U.S. representatives, Haley Stevens and Andy Levin, faced off in their newly combined districts. Stevens, the more moderate of the two, came out on top. For more election results and in-depth analyses, go to freep.com.
This is Lindsay Green, dining and restaurant critic for the Detroit Free Press. After a 2-year hiatus, Detroit's Taco Showdown returned to Eastern Market with more than 20 participants in the running for Best Taco and Top Margarita. The verdict is in, and Los Arcos Restaurant Cantina in Allen Park took the top spot as the Taco Showdown champion. Showdown organizer Scott Rutterbush says customers who purchased tickets for the 2020 event, which was postponed due to restrictions amid the COVID-19 pandemic, opted to forego a refund. Instead, they saved their tickets for the highly anticipated competition. That means some attendees had been holding on to tickets for the event for nearly 2 years. More than 1,000 attendees showed up for the lively DJ, dance performances, beverages, and of course, tacos. Guests played their own role in the showdown as judges in the People's Choice competition. The People's Choice Awards went to Shell Shock Tacos, a Black-owned taqueria in Southwest Detroit for its tacos, and La Palapa del Pariang for its fruity margaritas.
I'm Frank Witzel with the Detroit Free Press. On a 20-foot wide, 40-foot long area, almost half the size of a tennis court, 4 fit grandmothers faced off for a quick game of pickleball. They were playing close enough to hold casual conversations without much effort. The popular summer sport with a quirky name has captivated residents in Birmingham and communities nationwide. It also has been making headlines as publications hail it as the fastest growing game in America. But even as communities like Birmingham and private country clubs are creating courts to meet demand, there also has been pushback to the changes and what Sports Illustrated called the game's growing pains. One of them is less than a mile from Crestview Park, where several Beverly Hills residents are quietly organizing to prevent the Birmingham Country Club from adding courts in front of their homes. In protest, they've lined their yards with no pickleball expansion signs. The signs feature QR codes that send folks to an online change.org petition they can sign to oppose it. The club said it's committed to working with neighbors to be able to address their concerns, but how much of a chance the residents have at convincing the club to alter its plans is unclear. And unless both sides can come up with a compromise, the biggest loser may be the game. It clearly wasn't the kind of pickle the sport's creators envisioned when they named it.
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. The Detroit Tigers tightened their grip to the American League Central cellar. A 4-1 loss to the Minnesota Twins on Wednesday puts the Tigers at 22 games under 500 entering Thursday's game against the Tampa Bay Rays at Comerica Park. The offense struggled yet again with the lone run coming on a Riley Green single that scored Willie Castro. Another Castro, Harold, led the team with 3 hits in the afternoon contest. Tonight, the Rays come to town, and the pitching matchup is scheduled to be Jeffrey Springs for the Rays and Drew Hutchison for the Tigers. First pitch is scheduled for 7:10 p.m.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. I'll see you tomorrow.